next session will be presented by Éimear Stephenson, who is a conservation postgraduate and the head of science communication at Youth STEM Matters. She'll be providing tips and advice for submitting your STEM project to Youth STEM Matters. Éimear is currently studying for an MSc in Biodiversity and Conservation at Trinity College in Dublin. Her interests lie in ecology, animal behavior, and paleontology, and she's particularly enthused about fieldwork, lab work, and computer science. Éimear hopes to ultimately work in a field that uses multidisciplinary approaches to solve issues like climate change and biodiversity loss. She's also extremely passionate about youth activism and climate justice. And now, on to her talk.
Hi everyone, so my name is Éimear. I am the head of science communication at Youth STEM Matters, and I am so delighted to be here chatting with you all today at the Youth STEM Matters Research Conference. And I just want to give a major thank you to everyone who's joining in today and to all of the people who organize this conference. It is going to be absolutely amazing, and I hope you've all enjoyed it so far. So this session is called Planning Your First Science Communication Article. And as I said, my name is Éimear, and I am actually the head of SciComm at Youth STEM Matters. So today, I really just want to talk to you guys and kind of get past any fears you might have about actually even thinking of writing an article. This session is really for any of you who are excited about, passionate about, or interested in any topics or issues, but you're maybe not sure how to actually write something about it. So first of all, let's discuss what SciComm actually is, specifically science communication at Youth STEM Matters, or YSM for short. So science communication here is an opportunity for you to share your opinions, ideas, innovations, basically your thoughts on a whole range of global systemic issues. And it's also to inspire others, whether that be the people reading it at home, your family, your friends, the Youth STEM Matters team, or even just simply yourself. It's also a community of people all around the globe that are like-minded and passionate about all the same things, also completely different things. We have people who, like me, are very interested in climate. We also have people who are interested in medicine, in so many different vast areas. And it's just amazing to see how we're all completely different from completely different parts of the world, but we're all kind of united around this shared goal of science communication. And finally, then it's also a tool for change. And that doesn't just go for science communication at Youth STEM Matters. Any kind of science you communicate is a tool for change. The things you do, whether it's speaking to family and friends, sharing posts on social media, or indeed writing an article for us at Youth STEM Matters, it is both meaningful and impactful. So if you're watching this today, you're probably thinking that you're interested in an article and you'd really like to write it, but you're just not sure how to start. Well, let's start now. So today I'm just going to show you 3 really easy steps, 3 questions basically to answer when trying to write an article. If you're again passionate about something, you want to write an article, but you're not sure how, just try and use these 3 little steps to actually do that. So all you need now is a pen and paper or just something to write down and jot notes as you kind of go and listen to this here now. So the first thing to think about when you're going to write an article is to think about what you actually care about. What issues do you face currently, or what issues are quite striking to you? What are you passionate about? This could be anything from climate change and fossil fuels to gender equality, to poverty and disease, or maybe it's not an issue at all. Maybe you're focusing on the positives. Maybe you're really interested in looking at advancements or the hope for our future. Whatever it is, figure out what you care about. That will be what is easiest and most exciting to write about and what you will actually enjoy writing about. So once you have that figured out, then you want to define the purpose of your article. So you figured out you're interested in a certain issue. Maybe it's climate change. Now try to think why. Why do you care about those issues? What impacts are those having? Are you interested in this issue because of the causes, because of the impacts, because of the solutions? Maybe, for example, you could be interested in climate change. You could be interested in it because of the impact it has on people, because it impacts food security, because it impacts disease, because it impacts maybe it's wildlife, whatever it may be, figure out the nitty gritty issue that you're most passionate about. And from there, figure out the message you want to share. So in that example I used there, we talked about climate change. And climate change is such a wide, diverse area with a gazillion and one different impacts on a gazillion and one different areas. So it would honestly be impossible to write an article so broad. So instead, figure out what are the actual points you're interested in. Are you interested in climate change from a human perspective, a wildlife perspective, a medicinal perspective? Maybe you're interested in it from a fungal perspective. Whatever it may be, just pick the topic you're most interested in. And from there, figure out the message. You can also then try to think about the SDGs that you want to incorporate. So as a quick reminder, the SDGs are the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and these are 17 goals that the UN created to be achieved by 2030. And they range from different things like quality education, reduced inequalities, to climate action, to zero hunger, to clean water, and so many more. Essentially, they just cover a ton of different global systemic issues. So figure out the SDGs that you're interested in. Again, from the climate change perspective, you could be maybe focused on, again, food security and hence zero hunger. And then figure out the areas of STEM that are related or that you personally are interested in. Because again, climate change, as an example, is so big. All areas of STEM, whether it's science, technology, engineering, or maths, any of those areas can help in understanding climate change, in predicting the impacts of climate change, in creating solutions for climate change, and essentially every aspect of it. So figure out what area of STEM you are personally interested in. Again, helping you to define the purpose of your article, think about what solutions there are. So maybe you're writing, again, an article on climate change, it's on food security, no poverty, zero hunger, but what else are you going to write about? Are you just going to focus on the negatives, or maybe are you going to talk about the hope for the future? Are you going to talk about what advancements we've made to combat this? What solutions there are to help combat food security, or maybe what impacts they're having? And all of these questions will help to help you figure out what you actually want to write about, what purpose your article has. And once you figure that out, then answer the final question: how do I actually write this? So you know your issue, you know why you care about it, you know the message you want to give. Now figure out how to write this. So to do that, think about what you already know. What do you need to find out? And who can help you? And in that case, the person that may help could be your family, could be a teacher, a friend. It could be you reaching out to people you've never met before. You could be looking to interview someone, whether that's a local business owner, a local farmer, or it could be indeed a scientist, someone, a mathematician, whoever it may be. You can reach out to these people and interview them, maybe turn your article into an interview to get their perspective, to get their insights. Maybe you want to add a few quotes, or maybe you simply just want help and a push in the right direction, where to research, where to find the answers to your questions. Another person you can also contact is myself. If you have any questions about writing a science communication article, or I'm particularly interested in biodiversity and conservation. So if you're interested, which is quite obvious, I think, if you ever want to chat about anything like that, feel free to reach out to me. So with that, thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you found that somewhat beneficial. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at the following email down below: science.communication@youthstem2030.org. You can always reach out via social media as well. Yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of the content.